Hey everyone, this is Paul with 360 Stocks, and today is going to be an awesome day. Today we're going to look at the Nasdaq Composite Index, we're going to look at the TQQQ ETF and the SQQQ ETF in the monthly, daily, weekly, hourly. Let's get started. So right in front of us we have the Nasdaq Composite Index in 1 month candles, and we see that we are in this month of November. We're only November 6th today, so we're just a couple days into November, and prices are still below the high and above the low for the month. So we haven't really set a monthly higher low yet. Well, we are a higher low right here, but we haven't set a higher high yet, so we'll see what happens this month. Here in green we have a 20-month moving average, and a yellow is an 8-month moving average. We're below both those, and we are below this red line, which is a 50-month moving average. We're still above the 200-month moving average. Now, I mentioned to you about the TQQQ, so let's take a look at TQQQ on a monthly, and you'll see it's very similar to the Nasdaq. It's amplified in nature because this is 3 times the percentage typically of the Nasdaq is their goal for performance. We see the 8-month moving average, and we see the 8-month moving average in yellow and the 20-month in green, and we are below this 50-month moving average. As we zoom out a little bit, we see that prices have in the past been below the 50-month moving average a couple times here and here, but we've started to sustain quite a bit of ground here below the 50-month moving average. And these areas were possibly differed, whereas the candle always touched the 50-month moving average. Here we've landed below the 50-month moving average, and here we kind of tested this 50 months before we headed lower. Let's kind of go over to the SQQQ, and think of this as the mirror image or opposite of the TQQQ. It goes up when the Nasdaq goes down typically, and we see that prices were higher here for the month so far. Now we're going to go into a weekly view of the Nasdaq. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and we can see the major bull run that we had here, and then prices started falling. We tapped onto this 50-week moving average in red before prices fell, and we hit the 200 here, and we went back to the 50, and now we have fallen below the 200-week moving average once again. Here is the similar chart for the TQQQs, and here we're showing the 20 and the 8-week moving average, and over on the SQQQ we have a similar 8-week and 20-week moving average. If you're enjoying this video, I just ask that you click the like button. Over here on the Nasdaq, we have a daily chart with a 200-day moving average, a 50-day moving average, and we see that prices are below the 200, the 50, they're below the 20, and they are below the 8-day moving average here for the Nasdaq. And over here we have TQQQ, and it looks very similar to the previous chart. And a quick disclaimer here, this is not financial advice. I am not recommending TQQQ or SQQQ. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go over to SQQQ, and we see that SQQQ went above this blue line, which is the 200, came back and tapped the blue line, and then moved higher. Here we have the 1 hour for the Nasdaq, and we see that prices are below this 200-hour moving average, below the 50-hour moving average, and below the 20. They are above the 8-hour moving average. Similarly, the TQQQ looks very similar to the Nasdaq chart in terms of those moving averages. And here we have the SQQQ, and prices are above the 50, above the 200, and they are below the 8, just almost sitting on the 20-hour moving average here. Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe if you'd like to see more of this type of content, and also click this notification bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to receive an instant notice when these videos are added to YouTube. Have a great day. Thanks.